Hello YouTube, it is Pirate on the Run, back with another video. Today's just going to be a quick video just showing the Kerbal Space Program series is still live and kicking. I'm making a few changes to how I run this, and I'm not going to be trying to document everything I do. But right now I just want to kind of show you what I've been working on. And also just tell you something, as you can see here, maybe you noticed these parts are non-stock. I'm not using the B9 aerospace pack. I have this like thing with mods where I keep trying them because they seem so cool, and they just feel like cheap and unfair to me and stuff, and then I uninstall them. Also, the other thing is that for reasons unknown to me, I've always had the icons are really zoomed out, so I haven't had to click through pages since 0.18 came out. And let's get to the let's go this here so we can just start. So my pages, I've never had to flip through pages and stuff, and I'd always get mods that added like parts, and then I'd have to flip through a page like, just to get to the turbojet engine or something, and it really frustrated me. So I never really used any mods, but why do I keep clicking the same tab? But the B9 aerospace mod is just some cockpits, which they have like a better drone cockpit, which I think is cool, and then they have the M27 cockpit, which is just, I mean, they look awesome. Look at this. I mean, it's hard to kind of see because it's kind of transparent, but let's see if there's. Yeah, here. This is the bridge of the. Well, we'll be talking about it, but look how cool this is, and it has really nice IVAs too. And then, I mean, this thing's really cool too. It's the drone one, and then it just comes with some adapters. There's this really awesome thing, so that you can. Here, let's see. So you can put cargo in front of your thing. See, they all have these little attachment points down below the like overhanging cockpits. You can put a cargo actually in front of your cockpit easily. And then there's just a bunch of adapters and this tailpipe thing where you put an engine in there. I think that's supposed to go with when you use these cargo holds. Although I don't think they're that helpful because you can barely fit a 1.25 meter part out of that, and it's easy to get your stuff stuck in there when I mess around with it a little. But back to what I'm doing today. I'm just going to show you the modules today, and then we'll start launching stuff next time I have a chance to play, because I'm trying to actually put some effort into this instead of just spending all my time on Hearts of Iron like I want to. It's kind of like a benefit for me from doing the YouTube thing, is it's actually forcing me to not just like play one game intensively, then buy a new game and totally forget about the last one. But so what I'm going to be doing is building. I'm just going to step this up because the last mission was this kind of like stupidly overdone and in the end not even successful moon mission. Oh yeah, I mean they died at the end, so it's really not even successful. So what I'm going to try and do today is just kind of step it up, and I have never really put a real space station orbit around the moon, so I'm going to get to that, because I mean, I'd like to think I've done some pretty good things in KSP, but since 0.18 came out, I've pretty much just been messing around with docking stuff around Kerbin and everything, and I don't think I've never been to Jewel at all and stuff, so we're going to make this thing. This is the core of it, the bridge module. Took me a long time to find a way that didn't look retarded to have like the bridge be above the body of the ship, but so here will be like kind of a main fuel supply. I got some solar panels and stuff too, a little bit of RCS, although this doesn't have any thrusters. And just realized here that my little RCS fuel lines got broken, because my idea here is that if I put a fuel line going each way, then these two tanks would kind of self-regulate and keep each other at the same level, and that way it would like stay balanced. I don't know if that'll actually work or if there's any point, but I'm doing that. And then it's just going to be kind of long ship, all connected by tri-connectors. It's a little bit inspired by something I saw on the forums. I can't remember who made it though. And then the other mod I've been using, and the reason why I'm reattaching that right now, is the payloader mod, which lets you combine different save files to make a rocket. So you can just save your favorite like launcher vehicle, and then it'll just automatically take off the little capsule and decoupler right at the top. And then it'll spawn in, when you make this new file, it'll spawn in that, and then right above it'll spawn in whatever file you select as the payload. So I think that's really cool. So later on I'll build like a medium lift platform, and then I can just like load it in under this instead of having to rebuild it on this and the next two modules. So yeah, this is the bridge module, nothing much to it. And then in front of it is going to go the RCS module, and they're all named Barclay after, you know, Mikhail Barclay the Tolly, commander of the Russian armies in 1812. So yeah, back to that kind of theme, and that was really kind of stupid because he wasn't really Russian. He was an ethnic German from I think he was a Baltic. Yeah, he was a Baltic German, I'm pretty sure. So that's not really accurate, but I can't do a very good German accent. I just felt like pretending to be Russian because I think I can do an okay Russian accent, like to think. But here's that drone capsule I was talking about, and this little like forward mounting thing in action. So you can like easily just place the cargo above your capsule. So we've got this little thing here which can fly around on its own, and of course, again, the little decoupler for payloader, because you have to put this decoupler on last. I'm not really sure why, but you just need to. But again, here's the RCS module, plenty of RCS plus some more fuel. And really this thing's not much of a station until later on. I'm going to add, right now it's just a ship because it's going to have to fly itself over to the moon, but then later on I guess, or maybe, actually I forgot to design like a hub unit, but I'll design another hub unit with a bunch of tri-connector ports like this, and we'll maybe add on a couple other modules before the part count gets to like 600 and I won't be able to use it anymore, because at that point, I mean, I have a, I'd say kind of like, I think it's like an upper middle line PC. I've got, I believe it's 2.9 gigahertz AMD Phenom processor and 8 gigabytes of RAM and a pretty good graphics card. It's the NVIDIA GeForce 670, I think. Not the newest and the best, but it's like the second best and stuff. So it's a pretty good PC, but still, since KSP isn't fully optimized and some of the physics stuff is pretty hard on it, I mean, over 400 parts is tough, and I mean, where this is going, much more, and it'll be kind of ridiculous. But we'll try and get this looking as good as we can, and then after that, so yeah, this is the RCS module, and I think this is the main thing I got inspired from. Is the guy had, I think it was one of the orange fuel tanks actually, because I really like the color on these and the texture, with RCS tanks like this sticking off. Of course, this part is from the B9 pack here, but it was pretty similar to this design, and that was like the main thing that I thought was really cool about it. But yeah, and then the last module that I've already built is the engine drivetrain, which I guess is the biggest one by a little bit, of course. And I think, I don't really know where I was going with that, but I just added on a bunch of hasty batteries and stuff here because I realized there was no real place for energy storage. I have plenty of solar panels on this thing, but no batteries. And I know the drone capsules, I think, actually take a lot of energy. And then I put some RTGs on just in case. And as you can see, it's a pretty simple engine layout. This thing isn't going to be the best looking, although I hope it'll look okay. So my plan is, after this first model, then I'll refine it and try and send it over to Joule. That's kind of like the long-term plan. So that's pretty much it for today. And I know I just realized I've been panning this camera the entire time. It's probably making you guys nauseous. Sorry about that, but that's just kind of the way I look at these things. But yeah, that's all there is for today. I'm going to hopefully be launching some of these soon so we can get some footage of that. I don't know if I'll try and get it in real time or do some sped up stuff with some post commentary. But either way, KSP is alive and there will be more videos of it. I'm also going to try and keep up with the Scotland campaign as much as possible. Try and record a new part tomorrow night. So that's it, guys. Thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye, guys.